All right, cool. All right, everybody, now please put your hands together for Mr. Leo Hodson.
Hello. Hi. My name is Leo Hodson. I am a sit-down comedian. Get that out of the way quick. Let's give it up for DSI, ladies and gentlemen. Let's hear it for the bartender, John. I asked for a small cup of water, and he delivered. So, yesterday was my birthday. Right? I'll use that to my advantage because it's true. I went to the mall to get a haircut because that's where real men go to get their haircuts. And I was getting a haircut. I'm telling you this because if you see chunks of hair in my wheelchair, like this wheelchair is like a lazy boy. I'll drop food in it and dogs will follow me for miles. I lost my debit card for 3 days. But no, I was talking to this hairdresser. I'd never met her before, and she was like, you know what? I used to date a guy in a wheelchair. I was like, that's crazy. My girlfriend dates a guy in a wheelchair. I raised it up, and she complimented me on my wheelchair, which I don't know if that's a compliment. I don't know. But I had a spinal cord injury, and I've only been in a wheelchair a few years, but I've had a lot of compliments on my wheelchair. I've heard the phrase, Cadillac, that's the Cadillac of wheelchairs. And I'm like, I guess that's a compliment. Like, I see someone with a wooden leg, and I'm like, is that oak? That's nice. Where did you get that from? There's Home Depot, Pine Sol, doesn't matter. Alright. I feel like if I try to move it around, I might suck it up like a vacuum, so. Oh, man. So when I'm not telling jokes, I give motivational speeches. And not too long ago, I was asked to give a speech down at East Carolina University. Oh, yeah, all right, some pirates. Yeah. I was like, oh, what do you want me to talk about? Perseverance, optimism, strength. And they were like, well, it's to a class on human sexuality. So... we want you to talk about sex from the wheelchair perspective. And immediately I was like, I can do that. So, for the record, guys and girls with spinal cord injuries, they can have sex, they can have babies, they can own land. But I went down there and I gave this like 28-minute sex talk, and it was really only uncomfortable for about 28 minutes. But by the end of it, there was this like erotic sex anarchy floating around, and they thought I was this kind of pimp, you know? Like I'm just getting it all the time. And the professor goes, hey Leo, you know the difference between a girl when she's genuinely interested in you and a girl who wants to have sex with you because you're in a wheelchair? And I was like, pretty sure you're making that second one up. I don't know. Doesn't sound like a thing. But, you know, once I've been in a wheelchair, dating really didn't really change. One girl I met, we went on a date. First date, we held hands. Second date, we kissed. Third date, we were in my bedroom, getting a little handsy. And she noticed my Bible on my dresser, and she goes, "Oh, I can't do this." And I was like, "My Bible? Jesus? That's the deal breaker? Not the whole, not this. Yeah. So I got really down. You know, I was down for a little while about that. And have you ever noticed when you're like sad or depressed, all that there is on television is depression commercials? Now, depression's not funny, but I think everyone in here can agree that depression medication commercials are hilarious. Right? Who are they advertising? I feel like they're advertising to vampires. They're like, "Does sunlight hurt you?" Yes. It burns. When you look in the mirror, do you feel invisible? Every time. Thank you, sir. I saw that depression commercial, and it was like, "Do you get depressed at birthday parties?" It's like, who gets depressed at birthday parties? Vampires! That's right. Saw another commercial for Stress Sweat. You seen this? Stress Sweat deodorant. Apparently Stress Sweat is smellier than ordinary sweat. Like that's what a stressed out person needs. Another problem. Real quick, I want to talk about this girl that I've been dating for almost 8 months. It's been going great. Yeah. First date, we held hands. Second date, we kissed. Third date, we're in my bedroom, getting a little handsy. And then she's laying down. She's like, "Leo, I gotta tell you something." I was like, "What?" She was like, "I'm Mormon." And I was like, "Oh, I can't do this." My name's Leo Hodson. Y'all been great. Thank you so much.